Good evening and tonight, viewers. Three Roads Gaming, let's roll. Okay, this guy. I want to manipulate him. Excellent. The only thing from him? Nothing to steal. Anyway, we want Sid there to learn Shrine there. We'll white wind it up. Alright, Sid learned Shrine. Excellent. Alrighty. Fire armlet. Oh, what are we? Manipulate. I don't really need sense. Here we are. Fire armlet. This is... These icicles were the bane of my existence. Alright, let's, get a ribbon, so... Magic breath, yo. The icicle is the final of 3 enemies that is weak to gravity, which makes sense. Ooh, landscaper. No. I'm not looking that gift horse in the mouth. I think Yuffie needs to kill fewer enemies because she comes on later. Alright, let's use Magic Breath again. So the thing about the bats is they can... Not only can they silence you, but they can occasionally make it such that they just have perfect evade. Also, you don't have to kill the bats. You can just kill the icicle, but it's such good experience that why not? Since Yuffie has a ribbon, I'm gonna have her do the magic breath. How many elixirs do I have? Sure, we'll chuck her an elixir. I'd be very curious as to how an icicle would dodge an attack. But whatever. Alright, again. Yuffie's gonna magic breath it up. And one last laser from Cloud. So yeah, Girafelgo, the Ancient Dragon, and the Icicle. Only 3 monsters that are weak to gravity. A shitload of them ignore it. No, I don't want to jump down to the room below. I want that Mega Elixir. Now I want to jump down to the room below. Haha! Well, let's see, we go here. Where's the thing that I'm looking for? Okay, let's see here. Silva only has 2,000 HP. Go ahead and save. Yeah, those things are worth the experience. Okay, let's see here. Alright. Ah! So there's a second ribbon, but it's in the earlier area. But you know what? I don't care, because I've beaten this game with many a one ribbon. Plus, there's plenty other ways to get other ribbons. Let's go up here. Speed source. You technically only need to, I think, knock down 3 icicles, but I like to knock down all 4. Also, if you don't get magic breath from this guy, then you're not going to ever get... Well, actually, no. There's a monster way later that'll let you get it. Her HP plus didn't... Wow. Oh, I guess he got the one Cloud was using. Oh well. That's fine. Hand Sword. That increases your magic significantly. I think you can pair it with a Wizard Bracelet. Okay. Gonna give you the Bolt Ring. Gonna give you the Fire Ring. Okay. Did I miss an elemental materia somewhere? Let's see here. Maybe I just always... You take the Fire Ring. Keep the ribbon on you. Honestly, it's probably fine if... Yeah, I think I missed an elemental materia somewhere. Go up. I love it when Death Blow works. Tifa will later get a weapon with perfect accuracy, so I give Death Blow to her. Gonna go up. Also, you gotta keep pressing up, even if it looks like, from a mechanical standpoint, you would want to be pressing down. Okay, let's see if I can't figure this out. You take the Bolt Ring, you take the Fire Ring. So you're immune to fire, you absorb ice. You ignore ice and absorb fire. I'm a gambler. Again. I think I would have had to get another elemental materia somewhere, which I seem to remember there is one. I just didn't get it. Anyway, it's time for the boss that I've been preparing for. This here's Shizo, or Schizo, I don't know which. Obviously, they absorb each other's elements. Try, Trine. Oh, I got a Suna. That'll be handy. There's a thing I can get. Let's do Trine. Damn it. Not a huge deal if I don't get it, but I'd like to get it. There we are, Protect Ring. He's trying. Alright, we knocked out the... Magic Hammer. We knocked out the left one. Use Magic Hammer again. Hold on. Is that all it took? All this preparation over the years. And all I had to do was just run him down. Also, mind that final attack. Alright then. Ah. Aurora Borealis. Localized entirely atop this mountain. Alrighty. I can steal a Gigas Armlet from this guy. Can I manipulate him? That'd be so boss if I could. I cannot. Anyway, cool. Got another Gigas Armlet. Pretty unimpressive for how huge he is. Anyway, Tifa's gonna force her way into the party. We don't have a choice. I'm gonna keep Sid here. Alright, let's swap out. Swap out Yuffie. Materia for her. Put fire elemental in her armor. The hell, we'll give her sense too. Yeah, I want fire elemental in her armor because that's gonna play real nice with the boss. What can I give her? Oh, Yuffie has the ribbon. Damn it. Okay, fine. Neo Bahamut? Alright, let's do a PHS here. Sure, you take the ribbon. Why not? I'm not gonna call it yet. I'll call it in a bit. Oh yeah, this was the cutscene that I missed last time. Because I cut it off early to fight gremlins. Yeah, Shinra's here. Yeah, I gotta cross. Actually, I want to not cross. I want to not cross while the wind is calm. Because I want to. I can't manipulate this guy, but I can confuse him. Okay, first we're gonna throw Death Force on this guy. Yeah, I want you to stay alive. No, I don't want that to happen. Come on! Work, damn it. There we are. That's the only way to learn. Well, I mean, I could go back to the Junon area. Fight a Zim Zealot, learn White Wind. These little freaks right here are the ones that... are the ones that, from which I can steal tints. Kaiser Knuckle. That way, if you don't have the foresight to buy her a weapon, it's not a great weapon, but that way she's not left in the lurch. Use Magic Breath. Wrong magic ability. Magic Breath. Damn it. There we are. Okay, so we gotta wait for the wind to calm down. And we need... Okay, so I think I'm starting to recognize the pattern. I always hated this part. Oh, come on! Also, the hitboxes for this wind is kind of janky. Additional question, why the hell is Tifa in the back row? She ain't Yuffie. Okay. Wait for the wind to calm down. Wind is calmed. Alright. This here is Jenova Death. She's not as one note as her buddies, but she ain't bad. She's not as one note as the previous incarnation of Jenova. Like, she will use things that aren't a specific element. Anyway, I'm immune to fire, so... I'm gonna keep magic hammering her. Haha! Magic hammer. It's just the best. But yes, much like life, she doesn't have any attacks that don't use MP. I got like 24,000 HP. Doesn't matter. Anyway, that was a fat lot of nothing. Oh well. Get a reflect ring, does what it does in every other game. Sure. What do we got here? Oh, this guy, Dragon Rider. A high potion. I wonder if I can manipulate him. I cannot. I think that's a unique sprite, too. Alright, everyone's at level 2 on HP+. MP Turbo. The Poison Ring. Go to the save point here. I'm going to save and call it an episode. Next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. Nothing at all will happen to Cloud. He'll be just fine, everybody. Just fine. Anyway, this has been Three Roads Gaming. Have a good one, everybody. So when I was going to upload the first Let's Play of Final Fantasy VII, way back under my old branding, as you know, I like to include a fun fact in front of each of my uploads. For this one, I was looking at fun facts about icicles, and I saw numerous websites suggesting that icicles killed roughly 15 people a year, which was kind of interesting. And it was about all I could find that was remotely fascinating about them. But I noticed that every website that was citing it was like a radio station website. Now, if you don't know clickbait, radio stations are massive drivers of clickbait. They're ginormous drivers of clickbait. So I thought, let me dig a little. Let me see what I can do. So the ones that, most of them actually kind of like cited each other. Like you'd have one that, oh, this radio station said that, then you know, you check the one they said, and like, oh, this other radio station said it. I want to say there were a couple that kind of like cited one another. Finally, I was able to find someone citing a Death in Society Foundation. I was completely unable to find this group. So eventually, after some digging, apparently there is it's a trade organization. And that trade organization talks at length about home inspections and the importance of inspecting your home for radon. Now, so basically how it worked was someone compiled a list of deaths, or of annual deaths per year. Annual deaths per year. Annual means per year. My brain is just not wanting to make words happen right now, which is very annoying. But basically, the thrust of gathering this data was to point out how important it was to check your home for radon. Because radon poisoning, at least for the year they cited, ranked radon-related deaths 13th, just behind lymphoma and just ahead of homicides. So, basically, how this thing works, I'm looking at this report that this person compiled, and, you know, all the sources for these numbers are like entities you've heard of. They're all like the CDC, the FBI, the EPA. The only outlier was this icicle death number, 15 per year, per the Death in Society Foundation. So I looked for the Death in Society Foundation, couldn't find anything. Maybe they did exist at some point and left no digital footprint. If they did, even the Internet Archive didn't have anything. Didn't have anything for them. So So basically, what I ended up doing was emailing the entity that put out the report, and they're like, "Oh, we actually mean the Death and Society Foundation." So I emailed the Death and Society Foundation. They are legit. They exist. Never heard back. So I'm like, maybe the information is there. So I actually tried to do the research on my own. My first stop was some county medical examiner websites, but they don't really tend to care about the indirect cause so much as the direct cause. Like, you would probably just say, "Oh, died from environmental laceration" or something. So I found some county clerks that allowed you to research death certificates, and I was just kind of looking to see if any one of them would say anything like icicles. I looked in the north because, it gets colder up there. And I tried to keep my search to the winter months. And this was like 40, 50 years ago that I'm looking back. I'm not looking at recent stuff, but I don't know, I felt super gross. It made me feel so disgusting to do that. Like, these were people who lived lives, and here I am, some rando with a non-existent following on YouTube. A non-existent following, and I'm hauling through their intimate details. So I don't know, maybe, possibly, 15 people a year die from icicles. I cannot verify that. But that was just the craziest research rabbit hole I've ever gone down. I also emailed, of all people, Alex Schmitz from the Secretly Incredibly Fascinating podcast. And I'm like, "Hey, does this look legit to you?" And I never expected an answer. I actually emailed like the general inbox. Alex Schmidt replied to me. And he was like, "No, this seems to not be on the level." So, thank you, Alex Schmidt. Anyway, that is the craziest research rabbit hole I've ever gone down.